Hello everyone, we are back with more, me, Yuri. Today we're doing another episode of ddlc, as Hachi wanted me to do another video because Nagito was free, so he wanted to be equal between us. I forget which one it was, I think it was this one. Anyways, of course, to me, Yuri to read our boulders. How's it getting hot in here? Is it getting hot in here, or is it just like... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to read. I needed to read it fully to make sure it's concise. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hair. I couldn't help but notice. It's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical when new writers. Can Pachi stop? Stop. I don't know what the hell she's doing. And having been through. Come here. Pachi, keep control of your dog. Okay, I'm going. Duchess, calm down. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they think to pick a rhyme style separate from topic matter, and then form fit the two together. The end result is both that the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as it sees her demeanor totally changes. Her standing is immediately gone to sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning is ample and trying new things. It also helps. I also hope that everyone else helps get you valuable feedback. Not to keep being biased, though. Biased. Biased? How? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Sorry guys, I had a little cough. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. but yourself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be illogical. Yuri, I want to skip your poem. Ponchi, don't you dare. I can't even read it, it's cursive. Fine, let me read it. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have restored the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flick it back. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is... No, we're not revealing that. Compliment me? Right now, Fauci? No. Compliment me? Right now. Or I'll get out the knife. Oh, okay. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. There, I said it. You happy? Jesus. Oh shit, I forgot to put myself on screen. It's my BRB screen. There. Thanks, Yuri. What's your person? I guess. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. As much as I say I couldn't read it, Yuri, I could. I was just joking with you. So you just didn't want to read it? No! Shut up. Don't make me get out the knife again. Your poem was very good, Yuri. It was very nice. Also, I hope I'm not pressing the numpads. Let's bring up Nagito. Nagito, get out of here. There. I pressed numpad 4 pads. I'm pushing too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you in the ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Pontypotham. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. And remember, the poets have to express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story. Come here, Duchess. Come here. Come here, puppy. Wait, you already know. BRB, guys. I gotta let this dumb dog at Tachi's room. So stop slobbering. Duchess has left the building. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lying in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's someone more solemnly putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. Honestly, Yuri, I can't even lie when I read your poem. I want to start a literature club. He'll get there, Pachi. He'll get there. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just know that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Just have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. No, not Suki. Suki? No, Mom. So, as much as I hate Winston, sometimes she's better than Monica. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. I do a perfect Natsuki impression, hold up. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. But, like, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I just need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is to be so sophisticated stuff. Don't you learn your English? Shut up, Yuri! So people don't even talk by writing. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like I like when it's easier to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everything around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it's put more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring up the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but Anatsuki's really proud and I won't take that away from her. Not even voicing it. Not even voicing it. It's for the video area as much as I hate it. Fine. I'll make it quick. Hi, Pocky Poffin! Having a good time so far? Yeah. I'm gonna give her the worst voice. I'm gonna give Monica the worst voice. Please do. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring this up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring this up. It's much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Come up there. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aw, don't worry, Potty Poffin. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It's only just not a bunch of words. Called it a poem. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we have those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you do really care about each other's well-being. And you've shown it in different ways. It ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? Hey, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Shut up, Monica. Shut up, Monica. Calm down, Yuri. No need for rage. Calm down, Yuri. Calm down. But in any case, Ari's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards those. Jesus, sleep more regularly. Yuri, I'm calm down. Everyone else may be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. You're still reading this? No. Okay. So, what'd you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style is kind of pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Monica song after that. Shut up. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing poems or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of it If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your head and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who the fuck you talking to? Phew. I guess that's everyone. Guys around the room. Did I already? Did Sarah read my poem? I forget. I forget who I directed my poem to. I think it was Diary. Could have directed poems to me, though. More. Dick. Well, I'm sorry. The fucking poems are hard as hell. Jesus. There's no excuse. Yes, it is! It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yuri, did you read my poem? And did you actually read it, or did you just see a bunch of words that were actually a bunch of words lined up together, and you literally just said that to be nice? Honestly, you are not good at poetry. You literally just put 20 words together and called it a poem. Sorry. Potty, calm down. Potty, stop crying or get the knife. Okay. Okay. This is the Liturgy Club after all. I guess that's what I am getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri Natsuki. Do you remember this argument, Yuri? Now that I think about it, I do, and I still hate it. She called my boobs big, as I pretend I'm watching it to respect and saints. Natsuki's eyebrows flare up in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles up. Argue me, Yuri Natsuki. Got it. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki decisively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute? Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant a language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sarah liked it, and Pontipoffin did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Pontipoffin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pontipoffin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who was magically do her size bigger as soon as Pop started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys. Thanks, Yuri. You got me involved in this mess. I'm sorry. Pachi Puffin? You're just trying to make me look bad. And that's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and let her appreciate that simple branding is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pachi Puffin. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deeper and diverse words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pachi Puffin? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing! But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think I'm more highly of me. Sayori! Wait, what? Sayori! Help me! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori comfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Pachi Puffin? Well, that's her problem. That isn't about her. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for us to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri we're stuck up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Oh my god. Excuse me! Are you listening to yourself? It's exactly why. It's actually why nobody likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's booms are the same way as they always were. Sayori! Sayori! Thanks for that, Sayori. Thanks? Thanks for that, Sayori, I guess. Sayori, have a crush on me or something? Sorry, please stay away from my breasts. No, Yuri! No! Stop! Stop messing breasts, okay? Alright. Pig. I can't even say that! Why did you say, Sayori, why did you say it like this? Oh my god. Because she just wanted to try to be, explicit, but it sounds more funny than actually sounding real. I know, Yuri, I know. I'm not even reading that. I can't bring myself to. I have to, though. I have to for the video. Big and beautiful. Yuri, what were you thinking once you said that? My mind just went. Stop, Sayori. Stop! Sayori! Oh, I'll make some tea. I don't blame you for running, Yuri. Oh, I don't blame you for running, Yuri. I didn't know how to say anything about that. So why is this? So this is why Sayori is vice president. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but no, I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. That's personally kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, and to see. You could say that.